Alrighty. Hopefully this is working because for some odd reason, when I try to go live, it says I have to upgrade, and I don't want to upgrade. So hopefully I'm live, and if not, well, I don't give a shit. Let me just check something real quick before I start, and we'll go. Yeah, let's start. Just want to check if we're live on YouTube. Okay, we're live on YouTube. That's possible. All right, we're live. Just want to check if all right, we're live on. Yeah, but alrighty. Sorry about that little interruption. But welcome everybody to another video, my second video of the day, right here on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. Find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share this video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all my notifications so you never ever, oh baby, ever miss an upload. And that's all I gotta say about that. And we'll move on from there. I just want to do a couple things. Just give me 1 second. Excuse me. Fucking allergies. All right, we are live. For those of you who don't know, hopefully you got the notification, and if not, I don't care for shit. All right, but it is what it is. All right. Thank you all for watching on this hot, humid, disgusting, crappy, 92 degrees and more day here in the Northeast on this Tuesday afternoon, July the 6th, 2021. I am your gracious host, the man with a humongous head and neck ache, Peter Gilmore, your gracious host, the man that you can, well, as my name says, yeah, that's going to be my name for a long time. And if you don't like it, that's what you can do. Suck my super dick. And that's it. So, blow me, motherfuckers. Right, that's all I got to say, but that's all. Thank you for watching on this Tuesday afternoon, 92 degrees here in the Northeast. Garbage. It might rain later. It looks like it might rain. It says it's going to rain all week. Supposed to be getting a little bit of that hurricane that's now in Florida on the west coast of Florida. So all you people in Florida, hope you are you evacuated or you found shelter. So got a big hurricane coming down there, and we're getting some remnants of it, I think, this weekend. So probably just get a lot of rain, a lot of wind. So probably not. I probably won't be watching SmackDown again this week. I mean, I did watch most of SmackDown this week. That's why I didn't do a video, because I was so fucked up. I've been fucked up for like the last 5 days. And I got a humongous headache right now because there's fucking heat, among other things, going on. If you follow my Facebook and my Instagram, it just is what it is. I just had a really rough last 6 days, almost a week. I almost had a bad week. That's all I got to say about that. I'm not going to get into it. And that's it. But anyway, I'm here to give you, well, before I even start the video, check out my video I did earlier, a couple hours ago, about Jimmy Uso getting arrested again for DWI. No updates as of now, but a lot of dirt sheets are worried about Naomi and her family and Jimmy Uso's family, because Jimmy Uso's a drunk. So you have to worry about the family and everything. Gender my balls. So sorry, I'm watching the replay of Raw. Again, I'm giving you my Raw review at the same time, so it is what it is. And that's all. That's really all I gotta say about that. So what was I talking about? I forgot. Who cares? So yeah, so check out the video down below in the description box with my Jimmy Uso video. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and let those views go up and up and up, 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 like my dick in your mama and your girlfriend's ass. That's all I gotta say about that. And haters, you know what to do. Leave your fake dislikes, but thank you for the free views. It goes all to all of you, Nick, that little bitch kid, Trevor, Steven, whoever else. Thank you for the dislikes. Thank you for the free views, because you can't do anything about it. You're not going to come down and do. You're not going to come down to Livingston, New Jersey, and do anything. You're not going to throw down. You're not going to get, as if you, any if you did, you get knocked out. And I'll send you right back to wherever you come from in a body bag. So, anyway, that's that. So keep the dislikes coming. Thank you for the free views, motherfuckers. And also, you can suck my super dick. And that's it. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. All right, on this steamy, hot, like I said, 92-degree day. It was like almost 95 today. Tomorrow is going to be about 88. So the heat wave continues as the days start to get shorter and shorter up until November. It'll start by the end of this month. Probably be about 8 o'clock. The sun will go down, and then by the end of August, it will be down by about 7 o'clock. And then by the time we hit, Halloween, the sun will go down about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then we got to change the clocks back, the first week of November. And then we wait till, we wait to Thanksgiving, and then we wait for another cold blast. We get like 6 million inches of snow. It is what it is, and that's it. And who knows if I'll be here in the next 6 months? Let you ponder on that one. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and Nick. I forgot to acknowledge Nick in the chat. I have to acknowledge him because he's my mod. He's the boss. Well, I'm the boss, so he's the mod squad boss. What it is. Nick Infante 92 says hello. What's up, Nick? On this great day. Best name to use on the stream. That's right. And I'm probably not going to change it for a while. And if I get it, I don't give a fuck. Because you know what happens when I get age restricted. I appeal it. And in the next couple hours after that, or the next day, it's gone. So bring it, YouTube, bring it, trolls, because you can't do shit. Thank you for the free views and the dislikes. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, on this steamy Tuesday afternoon, July the 6th, 2021, it is time for your late and out-of-date Monday night. Oh, sorry, Raw review for July the 5th, 2021 from the Thunderdome in Tampa, Florida. The next to last one for Raw. We got 2 more episodes, ladies and gentlemen, from the Thunderdome. Thank the Lord! Thank the Lord! Hallelujah! We're out of the Thunderdome as of next Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, We're out of the Thunderdome. We're back in the arenas with all the fans. They can boo, they can cheer, they can spit, they can take a big fat dump. I don't give a shit what happens with the fans at the WWE shows. I don't care. I just hope they boo the product and then leave. Go bye-bye. That's what's going to happen, especially with Raw. And speaking of Monday Night Raw, and I apologize for not doing a SmackDown review this past week. Like I said, I was under the weather. Been dealing with a lot of mental problems, and just not a good last 6 days. And that's that. If you saw my 4th of July rant, was like a 32-second rant. I just went on, just said fuck the 4th of July. Was outside my house, and as you heard the pyro go off, I didn't give two shits about the 4th of July. I didn't really do much besides go to the beach, and that's it. And the beaches were packed, ladies and gentlemen, packed. Especially if you went to Coney Island, you couldn't get off the island. It was packed. Especially for, the ever popular July 4th hot dog eating contest by Nathan's, which the machine, Joey Chestnut, won again. Like the 12th year in a row, I think. 76 hot dogs. Good Lord, that man is a machine. And he's probably going to win next year and the year after that because there's nobody who can beat him right now. I can barely eat 2. So, I'll be done after 2. I'm like, I'm done. I quit. Probably the same thing for Rosa, too. We'll just tap out at 2, if you know what I mean. And that's all I got. That's really all I got to say about that. But congratulations once again to Joey Chestnut, the 2021 Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Champion. And I hope you have a lot of Metamucil. I hope you're drinking a lot of Pepto or Milk of Magnesia and a lot of Tums, which you're going to be shitting that shit, literally shitting that shit out for the next week or so. Because your insides are like, blech, right now. So it is what it is. But yeah, Coney Island was packed on Sunday. It was packed yesterday too, because everybody was off yesterday because for some odd reason July 5th is an extra day off, and that's all I got to say about that. So, but I went down to the Jersey Shore, yeah, buddy, had a good old time at the Jersey Shore with the missus. We had to leave early because we're starting to get packed. We went there. We got there like 11 o'clock. Went on the beach. Went in the cool waters of the Atlantic Ocean. And then we took a little trip to the AC, and then came back. We didn't really do anything. We just like drove through AC just to go on the boardwalk there for about a couple of hours, and then we didn't go in the water or anything. We came back, and that was it. We took the long drive home, and watched. Like I said, and by the time I did that video, it was like 9 o'clock at night. It was starting to get dark, so I wanted to beat the traffic. And I barely beat the traffic coming back from AC. So we had that, and so we got back right before 9 o'clock, and Rosa, went to went to do her thing, and I went outside, did the video, came back, didn't give a flying fuck after that. let Rosa watch the stupid Macy's 4th of July fireworks and the concert that was before it. I went to sleep. I tried to go to sleep, but the fucking fireworks are going off till like 3 a.m. I couldn't go to sleep. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So hopefully your 4th of July was better than mine. And hopefully you blew yourself up. If you're a hater, I hope you blew yourself up. Blew off your dick, blew off your face. Would have been nice, blow off your dick and your face. So I don't have to see you ugly, faceless trolls. But that's all I got to say about that. I don't know why, but I'm looking at, I'm watching the replay of Raw, and they're having a Naomi, Nikki Ash, not Nikki Cross anymore, Nikki Ash and Asuka. And Asuka's like, why am I in this segment? I should be with Peter sucking his dick. And having sushi. No, I just kid. But, oh my God, the Nikki Ash gimmick is so pathetically boring. I'm looking at their faces. I'm looking at Nikki and Asuka's face, and they're like, the fuck? And then Lexi comes in all creepy looking. Okay, that's creepy. Anyway, Nikki Ash hole. Oh God, I want to vomit. Anyway, so while I'm watching the replay of Raw, I'm going to give you the Raw review at the same time, and that's all I got to say about that. All right, are you ready? I hope you are. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, let's get the stream up and we got the stream up. I mean, you know what I mean. Just go to the chat for a little quick. Nick is watching me and Dark Horse at the same time. Tell Dark Horse big ups to him, and that's it. I'll send him the. I'll watch his thing later because I want to finish my my thing now, and that's all I gotta say about that. But that's all. That's basically what I gotta say. So I'll watch. Tell Dark Horse. Probably watch it later. Well, if he's still live after this, I'll probably come in the chat later. All right, got a newcomer. I'm gonna have a problem saying this name. Ethereal Leone, or Ethereal Leone. I've seen this guy before. He does he's done a couple of vids on this little fat prick from Massachusetts named Steve Coate. He says Steve Coate is the biggest bitch around. LOL, has no proof of shit, by the way. That is very true. But he's also a doxer and a stalker. So, and he stalks young minors too. He's a bitch. Reminds me of that song. Well, Steve Coate's a big bitch and big bitch. I can't even sing it. Steve Coate is a bitch. Is that good enough for you? All right, so thank you for coming in and leaving your comment. Thank you. But yes, he is a big bitch. He's a fat bitch. Like other people I know on this fucking website. We've got two fat bitches, a drunk bitch, a fake bitch, and a fake kid. So, man, that's all I gotta say about that. We got a lot of bitches, a lot of creeps, and a lot of douchebags on this website. And like I said, they want to throw down. Let's get it on, motherfuckers. And that's all I got to say about that. But anyway, let's move on. All right, so let's begin our Monday Night Raw review for July the 5th, 2021. All right, it wasn't a great show. Like I said, I didn't watch it last night because I was so fucked up, and I was like, I'm not watching wrestling last night. I didn't give two shits about wrestling last night. I really didn't care. I didn't give a fuck about the 4th of July. I didn't give a fuck about anything yesterday, and most of today. So I'm still kind of pissed off at certain people, but still, it is what it is, and I'm gonna enjoy my week while they do whatever the fuck they want to do. I don't give a shit. It is what it is. I have plans this weekend. I'm not doing them. It is what it is. I had a wedding. My cousin's wedding this Saturday. Not going to it. Don't want to go to it. Don't care for it. When the people get mad, I don't give a fuck. My choice. I don't give a fuck. So that's it. I'm just gonna stay home, or I might go to the beach again. Not gonna be that warm, but it's gonna be about in about 80 degrees. But it's supposed to rain a little bit on and off. So weekend plans might be out the window. Maybe I'll go to the Met game. Got nothing else to do. So the Mets are kicking ass as usual. Took 2 or 3 from the Yankees. Fuck you, Yankees. And they came from behind last night to win against the Brew Crew. That was pretty nice. So they're now 4 games up on the Nationals again. That's good. Hopefully we can build on that lead. And tonight, we got the Grominator. And that's it. And his last, I think his last game before the All-Star break. Actually, I think it's the last game. He's in the All-Star game, but he's not going to be pitching. So that's what he said. I wouldn't even want to go. Thank you for selecting me. I'm not going. I don't want to get injured. That's why I think Alonso should go and defend his home run title. God forbid something happens that he swings and fucks up his oblique and he's out for the year. Then everybody's going to be pissed off at Major League Baseball for having the All-Star game in July when it should be at the end of the year. I'm sorry. The All-Star game should not be in July. It should be after the World Series, whenever it ends. I don't give a shit if it's in November. Okay? Put it in a hot weather city. Like Los Angeles. Or Phoenix. Or put it in Florida. Or just have it like in Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic or Mexico. Or go to London. Cheerio. We're going to have some baseball. And that's that. Here comes Eva Marie. That slut that can't even do a Colonel Ohio with Piper Nevin. Dewdrop. Take out my robe. I can't do it by myself. You fat bitch. Ugh. So anyway, that's it. So hopefully the Mets, win again, and hopefully the Grom, gets back to being the Grom. Last 2 games he's actually been human. His ERA is still lower than your mortgage and my mortgage, but still, Brewers are not a bad team. I'll just put it that way. And if the playoffs started right now, the Mets and the Brewers will be facing off in the National League Division Series. I think in Milwaukee, Game 1 and Game 2 will be in Milwaukee. And then Game 3 will be at Citi Field. I think Game 4 and then Game 5 will be at in Milwaukee if necessary. That's now, July the 6th. Let's see where the Brewers are by the end of the season. Even though they got a 6-game lead on the Reds right now. So anything can happen in the second half. But I'd rather face the Cubs than face the Brewers because the Brewers got They don't got a bad team, like I said. Got some pretty good pitching, some good hitting. But the Mets got a pretty good lineup right now, and they got the good pitching. With DeGrom, Stroman's up and down. Who else? Taiwan Walker's going to the All-Star game. That's great. He's doing very good. Pitched a great game against the Yankees on Saturday. Almost no-hit them for 5 1/3 innings. Just awesome shit. And that was that. And then the Mets won game 1 of the doubleheader on Sunday, and then they just had a crappy pitcher like Corey Oswalt pitch game 2, and they lost. It is what it is. And then last night they had who I'm calling Jacob deGrom 2.0, Taylor McGill pitched 5 great innings, 1 ball. This guy is great. I mean, where did they find this guy from? I know the minors, but I mean, this McGill guy's pretty damn good. And now Carlos Carrasco's starting to throw off a mound and shit. So pretty soon he'll come back, hopefully to give the starting rotation a kick in the ass. Basically got all guys back, except for J.D. Davis, who I think is going to get traded. But we got Nimmo back, and he just lit a fire under the Mets ass. I think the Mets can get one more bat and one more pitcher in the at the trade deadline. This team is going to be deadly come the end of the season and the playoffs. But they got a really tough month of August, so not good. You got the Giants and the Dodgers back-to-back series. You're throwing the Nationals in there too. So not gonna be easy August. But we'll see what happens with that. And as we get there, we all know as of next Tuesday, the All-Star game is next Tuesday. So we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Got 6 games left before the All-Star break. And right now it looks pretty damn good for the Mets. Because they got 2 more against the Brewers, and they got 4 against the ugly, disgusting Pirates. They should win all those because the Pirates suck. Even though they beat the Braves last night, which I heard made JD really unhappy. Oh, poor JD's Braves lost 11-1 last night. Oh, he's gonna cry. Grown-ass man who can't get any pussy crying over a baseball team. That's great. That's great. He complains about Zelina Vega not going to AEW and appearing on SmackDown this past Friday night. He's ranting and raving and everything. Just acting like a complete buffoon. That he is. So that's all I gotta say about that. Fuck JD, fuck the Braves, and fuck their fans too. It wasn't a shock to see Zelina Vega back on SmackDown. Now where does Aleister Black go? Is he going to AEW, or he's gonna, follow his wife's lead and come back to the WWE and get shit on again? I guess we're gonna have to wait and see on that one. But like I said, I wasn't mad about seeing Zelina Vega back in WWE. I knew she was coming back. She signed a contract. She was at the performance center doing filming some stuff. I guess vignettes and shit or whatever. So it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. I'm happy she's back, but we all know what's gonna happen with her. She's gonna get shit on again. And she took down her unionization tweet. Obviously, they probably told her, it's like, okay, we'll bring you back if you delete that tweet. And Celine's like, okay. And then I need a job. I need to make money. besides on my Twitch account, which I don't even know if WWE even owns that now. Because now they own all third-party shit. Supposedly. It is what it is. And that's that. But am I mad that she didn't go to AEW? Yeah, I'm kind of mad. I was hoping she would go back with Andrade, because this whole thing with Andrade and Vicky Guerrero, excuse me, it does not work. It does not work. Andrade should have had Zelina Vega with him when he debuted in AEW. And then Tommy End would have came in later on. And that's all I got to say about that. But I still don't get why Vicky Guerrero's with Andrade. I just don't. And Andrade is supposed to have his debut match tomorrow night against Matt Sydal. Whoop-de-damn-do. Not going to be a great match. As long as he get, it is what it is. And that's all I got to say about that. Oh, God, I just looked at Nia Jax and Piper Niven in the same ring. Two fat bitches. Imagine them going at it one-on-one. They have to reinforce the ring 3 times. That's all I got to say about that. Anyway, let's continue on and get to this review before I don't do it at all. It's already 4:30 in the afternoon, and the Great American Bash is coming up later tonight for NXT in about 3.5 hours. So we got a lot of time. Yeah, so. All right, Nick says Raw was the drizzling shits. Yes, it was. And I'll get to it in just a second. Okay, Ethereal Leon says, once I drop bombs on Steve Coat of facts and, of course, D25 too, then let's see who is the biggest bitches around here. Okay. Both of them are bitches. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I have a problem with my hips. My hips are kind of like all fucked up. My underneath, not my right on my ass and my my upper legs, not near my quads per se, but just around that area, the back area, it hurts a lot. I don't know if it's from my bed that I sleep too much. I need to like walk or something like that, but I might, if it gets real bad, I might go to get it checked out tomorrow at the hospital. Might take a run down there and maybe an MRI, or might get an X-ray, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So yeah, so pray for me. That's all I gotta say about that. So, my hips are bad. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, Sonny. But anyway, Nick says, yeah, but let's see how long until Zelina is back at Titus Catering after Money in the Bank. I will be after Money in the Bank. And that's it. So after Money in the Bank, you can probably see Zelina Vega back at Catering. And that's it. All right, let's get to this review, and let's not waste any more time than I already wasted. Anyway, all right, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. All right, so we start off. All right, let me shut this off. I'm going to get distracted. Okay. All right, here we go. Open Monday Night Snore with our favorite TV show in the world. Well, not favorite TV show, favorite talk show in the world. TV. We have The Miz and Johnny Drip Drip Morrison in the ring. And their guests are the other Raw in the match, minus Big E, of course, starting with Mr. Morrison. So J Drip says it's time for the Aquaholics to get as and that's the bank for you people that know Spanish. And there's a lot of you fucktards that don't know Spanish. All you know is Taco Bell. That's it. So after that, we get the revolving door of in the match start coming out. First one is Jim McIntyre. He says he's been fighting to get the title back since Miz cashed in Money in the Bank way back in February. He talked Money in the Bank, the whole concept and everything. You know, talk about the fans going to be showing up in Fort Worth, Texas, and then we get another story to McIntyre. That's fucking boring. This week, he starts talking about the Alamo. He's like, you know, me and David Crockett are kind of related. And Morris is like, oh, really? No, you idiot. It's a stupid story. Doesn't mean it's real. And then, you know, McIntyre is talking about my great-great-grandmother, Miriam McIntyre, the fourth. You like shit. Yeah, I bet you fucked him too. It is what it is. Anyway, so he hopes that Morrison is moist for Money in the Bank because he's going to stick Morrison's head right in Miz's ass. Stuff like that. So Morrison said, you can kick the I don't know if that was sexual or anything. I didn't give two shits. And then Ricochet comes out, which kind of pisses off Miz. So he calls Ricochet rude and reckless. And then we see from last week that big dive that he hit on Morrison on the barricade in their match, which caused a count out, which was the only good thing about Raw last week. It is what it is. Ricochet promises to do whatever it takes to win. Get everyone's favorite weed head next to RD, Riddle. He comes in and gets on the ladder because he has his ankle taped and all that shit from last week after he broke it. Anyway, he says, oh my god, I'm really high. Oh, dude, I see stars. Oh. Moron. So he says he failed last week, you know, in that triple threat match, who won. And now I'm going to dedicate the Money in the Bank to Randy Orton and his monotonous voice. So that pissed Miz off, and he's like, shut up, Riddle. I can't wait till Orton kicks you off. I was like, yes, please. He's like, why hasn't Randy kicked your head off? And Riddle's like, because we're best buds. Anyway, and Drew says he can respect that, and then Miz cuts him off and says that he wants Jinder My Balls to take McIntyre apart in their match coming up. And then the door continues. The big black diesel almost come out. And they say last week's triple threat match shouldn't have happened because Orton was out. But instead of Styles and McIntyre, it was a triple threat where he wasn't pinned. They get in the ring and it almost looks like he gets Kate. So Riddle thinks AJ is very annoyed down there, hopping around like a little rabbit, all nimbly bimbly. And Ricochet's like, I don't blame him for laughing, but Riddle's, you know, on that weed. So So almost goes behind the ladder, shoves the ladder. Riddle crashes and burns to the mat, grabbing his foot. And then he throws out the ladder. And then everybody stares everybody down. And it's like, hey, what are we going to have for dinner after? We're going to go to Cracker Barrel after? You're gonna have the chili cheese fries there? There, Miz, I'm gonna have the steak. Anyway, big stare. AJ then kicks Riddle hard, and it was good foot. And Riddle's screaming like a bitch. And then the brawl is on. Ricochet starts throwing Morrison out. Almost gets clothesline. He comes right back out by McIntyre. Ricochet then hits a triangle drop kick, putting Morrison down. And that's it for the segment. And that's all I got to say about that. Ugh. I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much all I got to say about it. Move on. All right. My notes, there you go. Notes. Okay. All right, from there, match number Ricochet and John Morrison, a rematch from last week. That ended the count out. After that, hellacious cross-body block on the barricade into the WWE Universe. So this was okay. It wasn't great. So it starts over with Ricochet taking one of the drip sticks and breaking it. Oh, that's going to piss Morrison off. Morrison gets sent in the corner to start. We're running clothesline, puts him down. Then we get a good old-fashioned chin lock back. Morrison the chin lock into one of his own. So big, boring first couple minutes. And then of the big dive last week. Morrison hits a flipping neckbreaker near fall. Goes back to the chin lock. Ricochet fights up. Sends it outside. Ricochet sliding back in. And then Owens, who's in his wheelchair, only to have his Hurricanrana counted into a powerbomb against the apron. Ow. As we go to break, we come back. Ricochet hits a face plant and walks right into a Spanish fly. And then Ricochet comes back with a crucifix for a near fall, but gets caught in the ropes. Morrison misses a slingshot elbow. Ricochet hits a running crossbody to take Morrison down hard on the floor. Like Morrison kind of twisted it. Whatever. So they're down. They looks like they get count out again, but Miz wheels in front of Ricochet, so he can't beat the count. So Morrison wins by count out. What the damn freaking do? Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And I didn't give 2 flying fucks about that. And move on from there. All right, after that, we go to the back, see Sheer or Jinder Mahal's little buddies, Veer and whatever the other guy's name is. They're in the back, and then we see a good buddy on a motorcycle. Sure. So the Jinder take talks to were friends once back in 3MB. He says Drew was with him when he bought this motorcycle to celebrate a WWE Championship victory. That was like, he says the other day he sent McIntyre a text asked if he wanted to go riding for old time's sake. So he says McIntyre took 3 days to reply, saying he was too busy. And yes, he used the number 2. So he says that he's going to prove that he was always the better man. And that's it. And Drew McIntyre coming up later in the night should be a pretty decent match. So that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. And I'm sorry about that. All right, we see the back where we have Reggie comes up to Nia, Jax, and Shayna Baszler, who somehow got out of catering early. They say so they're talking, and then Reggie's like, "She's over there," and then we see Shayna, like idiots, look behind them. Lexi's nowhere to be found. So Shayna goes, and then the three of them walk off, and then we see Lexi appear again. So that's that. So they're gonna be in an 8. It's gonna be Shayna and Nia teaming up with and everybody's favorite slut, Eva Marie, as they go against Naomi, Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka. Nobody is ready for Asuka. Suck my dick. And that's that. An 8-woman tag team. That's it. Because the other people that are on Raw are doing nothing. Well, that's that. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get a look back at MVP and Kofi Kingston. They had a little argument last week, which led to Kofi laying out MVP right in front of his beautiful ladies. Got that. And we see what happened last week with Nikki Cross, with Nikki Ash. I'm sorry, I have to get used to saying that. Pinning Shayna with the same freaking roll up that she used the week before that, thanks to Alexa Bliss distracting Reggie and Nia again. So we saw that. We go. So we go to the gorilla position, and we see Asuka and Naomi. They're all happy to team up with Nikki, but she's like, race to the superhero gimmick. And Molly Holly and Shane Helms want to have her with you. So Nikki, now she has a chance to win Money in the Bank, though the other two aren't so thrilled. They're like, what are we doing here teaming with this bitch? So Nikki's like, super, I'm going to win. So Naomi and Asuka like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And then Lexi comes in to say that they should lower their expect. I really hope Nikki doesn't win. I know they're gonna probably give it to her because she's getting a push now. But I would give it to Lexi if Sasha Banks is not in the Money in the Bank. Right now, you only got 6 people. You got Asuka, Naomi, Lexi, Nikki, Carmella, and the returning Selena Vega. Which is probably going to be Liv Morgan, because you know Liv Morgan's going to get in, even though she's complaining after I don't like this crap. Like that. But Liv Morgan's going to get in, and then they're going to have a mystery opponent. If they don't name it on the July 16th SmackDown in front of fans, or Sasha comes out and says, I'm announcing myself back ladder match and I'm gonna win it. And there's your winner there, Sasha Banks or Lexi at this point. And then we'll probably see Sasha, Bianca 2 for the SmackDown Women's title at SummerSlam. Then again, we can see Sasha and Rhea Ripley, or Sasha and Raquel Gonzalez, which wouldn't be bad. Those matches wouldn't be bad at all. But we'll see what happens with that. All right, so I gave that little thing with Lexi, Asuka, Naomi, and Nikki Ash 2 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, then we get match. I don't even know what match number it is. I don't care. We get to this next match, and this was a train wreck. This was a train wreck of a match. We had Nikki, Lexi, Shayna, Nia, Piper Niven, Doudrop, and that slut Eva Marie, who can't even do a fucking collar and elbow tie-up. The most basic move in all of wrestling. Anybody can do that. How hard is it to do a collar and elbow tie-up? I'm going to do a collar and elbow tie-up. Well, how hard is that? I mean, really, Nick knows. How hard is it? It's the first move you learn in wrestling. Besides taking a bump. And she botches doing that too, I bet. Among other things, she botches. I feel bad for her husband. She probably botches, jumping on his dick or whatever, She's like, jumping up! Fuck, I broke your dick. I gotta go to the hospital. I got a broken dick for my wife. She's a fucking botch machine. It is what it is. And, I'll get to the comments in a minute. All right, so we get to this crap fest of a match. So now they're not calling her Nikki Cross anymore. They're calling her Ash. Almost a stare. I would call it something else. I'll call it Nikki ASI, another stupid idea. But anyway, yeah, this whole thing was a train wreck. Just at ringside as always. So it starts off with Doudrop and Naomi, but then Eva tags herself in, and yeah, like I said, horrible freaking collar and elbow tie. And then Naomi comes back and levels her with a forearm, and then Eva's like, my face, tag, get me out of here, Doudrop. So Doudrop comes in, and the look on her face like, bitch, you can't tie up and you're getting oh, that's McMahon. Why me? So anyway, Doudrop comes in. Naomi kicks her to the floor, then hits a dive on everybody else. And then everybody else dives. Why not? We got a big old pool party dive. Eva's left in the ring. So Lexi comes from behind. Ah! Like Majin Buu or something like that. And then Eva's like, oh shit! And then she just she leaves the ring. The funny thing about the match. You're really scared. Lexi kind of reminds me of the evil Kid Buu. Not, well, you put it evil Buu. Them screaming. It is what it is. Anyway, so yeah. So we go to break. We come back. Lexi's laying into Doudrop, and then he gets a headbutt for her troubles, and then Nia Jax comes in to hammer on Asuka, and we Nia and Asuka like a sandwich. Ugh. Those two behemoths in the ring. Good lord. Hope they reinforce the ring. And then Shayna comes in to work on the leg, which doesn't last long. So Lexi goes over to try to play with Reggie, try to mind control Reggie again, and almost did it. And then Shayna Baszler comes from behind, breaks it up, throws her into the barricade. That was it for Lexi. We didn't see her for the entire match. And I'm like, she has superpowers. And freaking finish the match. We don't know, like, freaking Shayna's going to lose. Right? But anyway, so yes, Lexi's out of the comes in Asuka. And then tags back in Shayna. And then everything breaks down. Nikki goes for a top rope splash. It connects for a near fall. And then Nia Jax. Well, she tried to, Nikki tried to do a move. They tried to do the Samoan drop, but then Nikki kind of reversed. Then she went on the ropes, and then Nia picked her right up. Boom! Hits the Samoan drop on Nikki Ash. Even though Jimmy Smith called Nia Jax Nikki Jax. Really corny and dumb, and they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. And if it's Smith, it's Michael Cole, or it's even JR. They're botching everything lately. But it is what it is. So yeah, so this garbage fest and give it 1 out of 5 stars. So guess what, kids? Shayna didn't lose this week. Yay! Somebody give her a cookie. I think somebody catering, maybe Titus is like, you did so good. You did well baking those cookies last week. I don't need. Go out there and try to get a win. And what did Shayna do? She didn't get the win, but she was part of the team win. It is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. So, but she's still in the. But Nikki, but Shayna is still in catering, and we'll probably see what happens next week on the middle. Let's move on. Let's get into some comments before we move on from Nick. All right, Nick said, "Oh, you're not going to watch the Great American Bash? Come on, dude. You got to watch Bash. You have to watch the Bash. You have to watch the Bash. Why? Because match tonight. Kyle O'Reilly 2. I can't wait for that. And it was Adam Cole's birthday yesterday. So he got a teeth cleaning from Britt Baker. Or he gave Britt Baker a teeth cleaning. If you know what I mean. Baby. I mean, she didn't need a teeth cleaning. She is a dentist after all, but. It is what it is. Maybe Adam, felt like, you know what, Brittany? I'm going to clean your teeth. So, open wide. With his comb and everything. That's what I do to Asuka and Kyrie and Io. I give them a nice cleaning, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah. That's what I do to all my haters' mamas and their girlfriends. I give them a nice cleaning. I give them an oral cleaning. And then they give me a cleaning too. That's why my pick. It is what it is. But yeah, Nick, watch the Great American Bash tonight. And that's it. I might do a review later tonight, probably tomorrow. I don't know. It depends what I'm doing tomorrow. Like I said, I got to see how I wake up. If I wake up and I'm pain in my hip, I might take a trip to the hospital. So I don't know what time I might be back from there. Hopefully not too long. Hopefully I'll be back before Dynamite, so I can watch Dynamite. So then Thursday I can do the AEW and NXT review all in one shot. so I don't have to do 2 videos. So I'll just do it in one big and long video. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow. That's it. Okay, one more comment from Nick. Those line crowds will shit on Nikki Ash. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. And by the way, their tape Monday Night Raw. By the way, then for next Monday's episode, it's gonna be taped on Monday. So we're gonna get spoilers tonight. So you don't have to watch Monday Night Raw this coming Monday night. Well, you can watch the Home Run Derby. That's the only thing on. There's no, I don't think there's going to be any basketball games. I don't know if the NBA Finals are going to be on Monday. It is what it is, but should be a good series. Not that I give 2 shits. I mean, last night was the Stanley Cup Game 4 between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning, and well, Montreal pulled it out now in overtime, so now it's 3-1, still in favor of Tampa Bay, as Tampa Bay goes back to Tampa Bay for Game 5, but I don't know when that's gonna be because they got that fucking hurricane down there now. That's why the Tampa Bay Cleveland Indians game was postponed today because of the hurricane. And they're in a dome. Well, why did they cancel? It's in a dome because of the hurricane. They don't want to play in a fucking hurricane and the fucking roof comes off and shit. You gotta protect your players. So they'll probably have a doubleheader tomorrow inside the dome. So I think for the first time in a long time, Tampa Bay has their first postponement. Not the way you wanted it, but still. It's a postponement. It is what it is, and we'll probably see a doubleheader tomorrow inside the Trop, and that's it. Yeah, so it's about to hit the west coast of Florida. I thought it was supposed to hit yesterday. Now they're saying it's tonight, going into tomorrow, and then it's supposed to come up the East Coast, and by Thursday and Friday, it's supposed to be Thursday and most of Friday. We're going to get the remnants of it. So we're going to get like tropical storm winds and lots of rain. So, I don't give a shit. I mean, it sucks from my TV. So I can't watch anything except for, DVR. Or watch Netflix. And again, I could play Ghost of Tsushima or Resident Evil 8. Basing anything on my PlayStation 4. But it is what it is, and we'll see what happens with that. All right, let's move on from there. All right, so we get through that suck of actually Nia Jax pins Nikki Ash for the match. I gave 1 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, then we go to the back. We see MVP with Kevin Patrick. Continues to somehow get into the dressing room with all the lovely ladies. Getting his dick sucked, and Kevin Patrick comes in. Dude! I'm getting a 5-way here. Come on. Get the hell out of here. So anyway, basically MVP promises to take out the New Day later on in the main event. And Bob Lashley, who was there, probably getting his dick sucked too by the lovely ladies, he promises to do the same. So we'll see what happens in the main event later on in the evening. And I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get to another suck match of the week. We had Mustafa Ali taking on Mansoor. This was about a 3-minute suck fest. Basically, they went back and forth, and somehow I didn't even bother to watch this match. So I'll leave a fast roll-up count. He gets rolled That's it. So Ali pins Mansoor, and that is Mansoor's first official loss in the WWE. Official loss, famous. That's his first official loss in the WWE. So he's no longer undefeated. Thank the Lord. And that's that. And then after the match, Ali's like, I told you the high road will only get you so far. So I don't know what's going on between these two guys, these two Muslim guys. I really two shits. So I gave that 2 out of 5. All right, then we explain that his sword is made from the Loch Ness Monster's tooth. And then he tells another story about how a warrior will use it. And he says to beat Jinder Mahal, go on to Money in the Bank in Fort Worth, Texas. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody gives two shits. I don't think the sword was made out of the Loch Ness Monster's tooth. It was a gift by Vincent Kennedy McMahon. So Drew and his stupid stories that don't mean a thing. And that's that. All right, after that, we get to our next match. Drew McIntyre takes on Jinder Mahal, who comes out with Veer and Shanky, otherwise known as Indus Sheer. They come out. Really didn't do much until after the match. Match was, it wasn't great. I thought this would be a great match between two former 3MB guys, but man, not much of a match. Starts with McIntyre driving Jinder into the corner. Hits a running shoulder. Drop Jinder. He does it again. And Drew runs him over a third time. Sets up a release overhead belly-to-belly to the floor. Out. And then Indus Sheer offers a spin. And then Jinder drops McIntyre onto the announce table. Decided on hit Byron Saxton. Damn. We're going to break. We come back. Jinder twin lock. McIntyre is right back up with another suplex. Then he nips up into a 3MB reference. I think he was going 3MB or something like that. And then he hits the Future Shock DDT. Then he's about to load up for the Claymore. But then Veer and Shanky, they come in for the DQ. So Drew wins by disqualification. Match I gave 2 out of 5 stars. It was kind of corny, kind of boring. That was that. Afterwards, it was a 3-on-2 beatdown, and then Jinder steals McIntyre's sword because that feud is going to continue on probably till next week and probably into SummerSlam, unless Jinder beats Drew up so bad he replaces Drew in Money in the Bank. Not that I give two shits, but it is what it is. And that's that. And we move on from there. Okay, I got a thing from weather saying severe weather is on the way. So I gotta get this done because I'm probably not gonna be watching NXT tonight thanks to the weather. Great job. That's what happens when you got satellite. So I might be in the room on the stream. So, and that might mess up too. So, but I'll see what I can do. All right. So I gave you that match 2 out of 5 stars, and then the aftermath the same. All right. Then we see the New Day of course. They're ready to fight Bobby Lashley and MVP because they are not going to stay down. What matters is getting to Money in the Bank and seeing the fans' pleasure at watching Kofi becoming WWE champion for a second time. So then Kofi channels Kevin Garnett, my boy, Kevin Garnett of the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Brooklyn Nets and the World Champion Boston Celtics when he was on there with Paul Pierce and everybody back in 2006. So he channels G, anything is possible, and says after an MVP can take some vacations. Does anyone have responsibilities? So we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. And we're going to move on from there. Okay, then we get to a crappy filler match. We got a tag team match player. We got Mason T-Bar taking on the Lucha House Party of Lindsay Dorado and Gran Metalik. And this week, T-Bar, entered to Titus Catering because he hits a step up dive to drop T-Bar on the floor. While back in the ring, Gran Metalik hits a Hurricanrana on Mace and pins him 1, 2, 3 at about 3.5 minutes. Then coming good at, and so I gave that 2 points. Just a horrible fucking filler match that nobody gave 2 living craps about. That's it. All right, then we go to the back. We see Riddle, his foot, and then Damian Priest. He's talking about going Chick-fil-A. I don't know. I lost my spot. Okay. Damian is worried about Riddle's foot, but Riddle says he has fallen off higher things than that. Then he talks about a story about one time I dove off a roof and broke his foot diving into a pool. So Damian's like, damn, that's rough. Not sure what it has to do with right now, your match coming up with AJ. But anyway, I'll go with it. So Riddle isn't done, though, because he did it again the next year and landed in the deep end. What does this have to do with anything? He says he isn't scared of ladders and he's going to beat AJ Styles next. And he's going to do it for Randy Orton and his boys. And that's it. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm telling you now, this is my prediction right now. Nick to the bank. No pun intended. He's going to go and try to get up the money. He's going to be there, and you're going to hear Randy's music and freaking happy and everything. Look, I'm about to get the money in the bank, Randy. Right? Or he's going to be on the ground, and Randy's going to he's going to help him get up there. And then the next thing you know, he's going to move the ladder. Boom! Gilmore Cutter. Goodbye, Riddle. He's going to lay him out, and he's going to leave. And then at SummerSlam, we're going to see Matt Riddle and Randy Orton in one-on-one. To the proverbial Money in the Bank. That's all I'm going to say about that. Randy's going to turn on Riddle. And you can say goodbye to RK Bro. That's it. All right, so we got that. All right, then we go to AJ and Riddle in our next match. Match was all right, nothing great. He had almost the big black diesel with him as always. AJ goes right for the foot. Smart idea. An armbar attempt, sending AJ bailing to the rope, so he takes the foot out again. Back up, and AJ once again goes back to the foot. He takes Riddle down. Riddle hits a jumping kick to the chest. So it's beating the corner for a little bit. Not much of a surprise there, but good ring suplex drop AJ, but then almost sweeps the leg Danielson as AJ takes over. As we go to break, we come back. AJ still he has an ankle lock. Then goes for the cat gets broken with a knee. Then he hits the rope on for the ball. But with a reverse Death Valley driver or the reverse burning for near fall. And then we see the Viking Raiders pop up right around the ringside area to distract AJ and Omos. And in 2 weeks, we're going to see that match, which allows Riddle to grab about 13 minutes. So that's that. So Riddle gets the win. Match gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And like I mentioned before, in 2 weeks on the first Raw in front of fans in Dallas, Texas, of War Machine. Sorry. What next week we're gonna tag team match. Well, not tag team match. We got who's it? We got AJ versus Ivar, and was it no, I think it's AJ versus Eric, and almost new. I could care less. And like I said, we're going to find the results tonight around 11, 12 o'clock. So for those of you that want to get the results early, go watch a video. Go watch JD. Go watch Joe Cronin, or go watch anybody else, because they'll probably give you later tonight on their NXT reviews. So, but like I said, nobody's going to watch Raw on Monday night because it's taped. And I can bet you it's going to get a 1.2 or 1.4. It is, but I think the Raw when they come back on July the 19th, the day after Money in the Bank, they'll probably pop a decent rating. I have fans there in Dallas, so they'll probably get their rings to slowly come. And we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. All right, so Riddle gets the win over AJ thanks to War Machine. And we'll see both teams in next week on Raw, and I don't give two shits. So I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's that. It wasn't a bad match, but it was okay. That's that. All right. After that, we go to our next booking this show tonight. Last night. Is what it is. Anyway, we have Cedric Alexander and Elias as they take on Gunner and our Fool. But before the match, we get the catering squad. We got Titus Catering running down to the ring. Out the 24/7 champion. True tries to roll him up and tries to get the belt for the 54th time. Gets a sniff out of that. And then the other imbeciles start chasing after him, go up the back. So Truth, being an idiot, is like, I gotta get my baby back. I'm gonna leave my partner. So basically a 2-on-1 handicap match between Cedric and Elias against Gunner. And this match lasted a goddamn minute. So this was just a basic waste of round. And then he tries to go to Elias, and what does Elias do? He runs away like a little bitch, besides a scrap match. So he leaves again. And then, so that leaves Cedric to get hit with the Black Hole Slam by Gunner. And Gunner wins in a minute. That's it. That's coming. Wasted a minute of our fucking time. So I gave this a dud. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Nick, if you're still in the chat, repeat after me. Miedo. Because me and Nick have 0 miedo, like Pentagon. And I met Pentagon many times. I know what he looks like without the mask and the makeup. His name is Jose. No, that's not his real name. I know his real name. I'm not going to tell you guys. But it's not Jose. I met Penta without the mask and the makeup. Very cool guy. Rosie even met him. She's talking Spanish to him. He was talking Spanish to her, and she's talking Spanish to him. I'm like, hey, S.A., you want to talk about some tacos here? I want to talk about some wrestling here. S.A., come on here. What do you talk about that? We talk about Eddie Guerrero. Do you want to have a chalupa and Taco Bell later on, S.A.? We have to talk and have a good time, S.A., you know. You talk to my mamacita later. You married a lady, I say. Take your hands off my woman, I say. I probably just pissed off the entire Hispanic Latin American community. I don't give a fuck, man. Just as long as all you hot Latin ladies with big boobies, you can, you know what you do? You can give me your chalupa. I'll give you some sauce, if you know what I mean. What's that white sauce that goes on the taco? I'll fill your chalupa and your taco. That's why the ladies love me. That's why they do. Nick knows from experience. Nick knows everything. Not everything, but Nick knows how freaking K-Trade and Nikki Adams came up to me and freaking wanted to fuck me. That's a three-way I wouldn't wake up from. K-Trade's a pretty lady. Very pretty. I met her at a first time I met her was at a I think it was a Tier 1 show when she was in Federated. And then she was Nikki Adams' manager before she turned into what she was in WOW. Remember when Nikki Adams came out way back when? And she had this like sexual type 80s gimmick. Like she was all this like she was like, she came out all sexy looking and everything before she turned into, what Nikki Adams looks like now. I still have the picture. I just don't know where the fuck it is of Nikki Adams when she was. If I ever find it, I would love to show you guys, but I don't think I have it. I have it somewhere. I know I have it. I just don't know where. I'm trying to look. Still looking at my mounds of autographs I have. But it is what it is, Here, I got some of them here. Look! Marty, before he became a pedophile. Bully Ray, who I pissed off. That was before him and Devon got into the WWE. I said, congratulations for getting to the WWE Hall of Fame. He's like, I don't think we got into the WWE Hall of Fame. He just looked at me like I'm stupid or something like that. I'm like, okay, bye. Thank you for the pic. Thank you. I don't think I got a picture with him, but I just like laughed. I was like, fuck you, dude. Whatever. And that's it. I also have Ibushi, but it's in the other room. What's that? But I do have, instead of Ibushi, I have Bushi. Not sushi, Bushi. So yeah, I don't meet celebrities. I don't meet wrestlers. Why do you think I call myself Mr. VIP? Oh, Nick, you want more? More. Nick wants more. He wants more. I think I got some more. Let me check my my mound of shit. Let me see. I do have some more. I got pictures. Okay, I can do this. These are pictures that I took. Some of them I got off the internet, but most of them I took. This one's from the internet. Aussie, of course. This one's from the internet. Ozzy. This one's from my magazine. You know. Oh, well and good. Where's the one? I have one. This one he signed. This is old school. His old school. Is this Bark at the Moon? This is not Bark at the Moon. This is a Diary of a Madman, old school Diary of a Madman photos. Good stuff. Good stuff. So it pays to work in a work in music because you get all these pictures and shit. And yeah, here's one more from the Dreamer video. So that's it. That's most of my pictures. I have more, but I don't want to go waste time and find them. So I'm not gonna do it. But so all you fakers out there, especially the Steve, Trevor, Nick Ers, that piece of shit that's a fake New Jerseyan. Oh, I went to Cleveland this weekend. Ooh, I used to live in Cleveland. Now I live in Jersey. No, you don't. You live in your mama's uterus. That's where you live. And to that fake kid who thinks he's Sean Drew's cousin, he lives in his mom's uterus too. And have you seen his anus? Have you been on your anus? I've been inside your mom's anus. So yeah. So to all you haters out there that say I don't have a life outside of YouTube, think again, motherfuckers! Oh, I gotta say like Maki Ito says it. Think again, motherfucker! I'm surprised Maki Ito went on an interview and said she hasn't signed an AEW contract yet. What are you waiting for, Tony? I gotta hear my sexy, Asian chick. I mean, come on, I want to hear that theme song. I don't know. But you gotta sign Maki Ito, dude. You gotta. Come on. That roster's already full with great talent on Dark and Elevation, and soon to be Rampage next month. We want Maki Ito among all the other Japanese chicks that are in Joshi and Shimmer and Shine and all the other Japanese things, I mean, I got one named Mina something Sakasuka, whatever her name is. So on my Instagram, Mina, she just won the title last night or the night before. She won some type of title. So it is what it is. That's it. And I heard they're gonna bring back that Japanese chick. What's her name? Yuka Sakazawa, the one that looks like Yuna from Final Fantasy X. That chick. Nick knows who she is. They're bringing her back supposedly. Maybe for All Out. I don't know. But not that many, Japanese chicks in AEW. All you got is really Shida. That's that you see on TV. I mean, we rarely see Emi Sakura. Don't see much of her. Don't see Maki Ito. We don't see, the unit chick. I mean, all the Japanese chicks we saw was in the tournament that that women's world title eliminator thing. That was it. We're gonna see him again? Yeah, who knows? They won't be in AEW. They'll be in my bed, getting fucked in the ass and telling me to say, "Oh shit, oh shit." Oh, did I just say that? God damn it! I didn't mean to say that. They won't be saying, "Oh shit." They'll be saying, "Oh, I love you a long time." Be so horny. But I digress. Anyway, let's move on from that. I don't want to talk about that. Kill me. I love my job. Anyway, Nick says, let's see how Money in the Bank is. Sarcastic. I'll tell you right now, it's probably going to suck. I want to know how SmackDown's going to be this Friday with what happened to Jimmy Uso. That's what I want to know. I don't know if he's getting suspended. I don't know if he's getting fired or what Vince McMahon is going to do. I just think, Jimmy fucked him. Not only fucked himself over, he's putting his family and Naomi at risk. And now he's putting the Usos at risk, because we all thought the Usos might be coming back to maybe get the tag team belts off of Rey and Dominic. Oh, yeah, they stole the tag team champions. Remember that? And now that both of them are in the hospital. There is no tag team division. There is no, we're not getting any SmackDown tag team matches, tag team title matches anytime soon. So, why can't they just vacate SmackDown tag team titles and you can't even have a tournament? There's no teams. Everybody's hurt. The Mysterios are hurt. Angelo Dawkins is kind of hurt. Montez Ford just had surgery, so he's going to be out for a little bit. So all you got in your tag team division is, guess what? That's healthy. Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode and Otis and Chad Gable. So why don't you have those two teams? I know they're heels, but why don't you have those two teams go at it for the vacated SmackDown tag team belts, put it on SmackDown. Nobody's going to watch it anyway. And then when whoever comes back, it gets healthy again, it would be the Street Profits or the Mysterios. They can come back at the next pay-per-view. If it's not SummerSlam, it would be at Night of Champions or whatever the September pay-per-view is. And then get them right back. Because we all know the Usos are probably not coming back at this moment. Because I don't know what's going to happen now. What I think should happen is Jimmy just gets written off. Or maybe like Michael Cole say that, oh, Jimmy got injured by Edge last week. That's why he's not here. So they kind of played off that Jimmy got arrested. Well, what I think they should do is Roman should come out. Roman will be in his locker room, and then he hears a knock on the door. We don't think it's Jimmy. And then in comes Jay. It's like, oh, you're back. And then Jimmy's like, Jay be like, I can't speak for my brother, but I'm here. And then Roman's like, just don't drink and drive or some shit like that. Just say some like really powerful line that to get under Jay's goat. It's like, at least your brother's here from work. Kind of teasing, the whole thing with Jimmy. Or just have Cena come back, again, like we're supposed to be on the July 16th SmackDown, and just recreate his, his little thing that he did in the ring with the Usos. He's, remember when he was in the ring with the Usos and they wanted him to cut a promo as the Doctor of Thuganomics one last time, and then he did it, and he's like, I don't know which one of you. I can't recognize you guys by your mugshot. Which one of you got arrested? And then we see Jimmy like, oh, shit, that was great, man. Because Jimmy knew he got arrested, so he's playing it off. So why don't you have Cena do that again, but just do it in front of Roman? Yeah, Cena come back. Roman's in the ring. It's like, Cena comes back, and blah, blah, blah. They have a promo off or whatever. And then Cena, he drops that line. He says, oh, at least my brothers can't, don't have to get in trouble with the law. Or some shit like that. And then there you go. There's your month-long feud. There's your 4-week build-up to their match at SummerSlam. That's what I would do. I would give Cena that line. or some type of line to really bash Roman. You know, he comes out. He's like, how can your brothers save you? One's either one doesn't show up for work and the other one's getting arrested. And the fans like, oh shit, and then Roman's laughing. I mean, we'll see what happens on Friday. That's all I got to say about that. Or if we find out between tonight and Friday what happens with Jimmy Uso, if he gets suspended, he gets fired, or they just do nothing. Like Vince shoves it under the rug because, he's Jimmy Uso. He's part of the Uso family. He's part of the Inoue family. No, we can't do this to Roman. Roman wouldn't like that. He must acknowledge our tribal chief. It is what it is. I think he should just be suspended for 6 months without pay. So he's done for the rest of the year. Comes back at the Royal Rumble. And Roman just goes through the rest of this year as a dominant champion until maybe Drew comes over in the draft. And then maybe have Drew beat Roman maybe at the September pay-per-view, because he's going to be in the draft. So they're gonna have start that Drew McIntyre Roman thing. And Roman beat Drew at Survivor Series. Was it last year or the year before that? So Roman's up 1-0. So maybe Drew McIntyre will be the guy that finally beats Roman at Night of Champions or whatever the September pay-per-view is. And on the Raw side, you can have Big E win the Money in the Bank, go over to Raw, cash in on Bobby Lashley, because he's going to see what happened to Kofi at Money in the Bank, because Kofi's going to get destroyed. And Big E's going to see this, and he's like, get me over to Raw already. And when he does get selected by Raw on the first Raw of the draft, he's going to go over there. Or it might be before then. Who knows? You go over there and beat up Lashley. Beat the crap out of him with the New Day's help. With Kofi and Xavier's help. You're going to beat him up. Beat him down to the point where he can't get up. And then Big E's going to take his briefcase and give it to the referee. He's like, I want to cash in. He cashes in. Next thing you know, here's the big ending. 1, 2, 3. Big E is the new WWE champion. Right before Night of Champions. Probably happening on that draft night. That could happen. Who knows? You never know what can happen in the WWE, and probably does. It usually does happen, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's probably going to be your new champions going into the fall, and going into like October and November. It's going to be Drew McIntyre on SmackDown getting the Universal Championship, and on Raw it's going to be Big E until Killer Cross takes it from him. Because I'm hearing there's going to be after SummerSlam, there's going to be a lot of NXT call-ups. And some of the big names are Tony Storm, EO, and Adam Cole, baby. And God help their souls. Because, when they go to Vince, bye-bye. Vince is like Majin Buu. He's just waiting. No, he's not fat or anything. He's like evil Boo. Super Boo, if you want to call him that. He's just waiting. Not doing a dance or anything like shit like that. And then next thing you know, Vince turns into Super Boo, goes, do you like eggs? Hits him with his big pointy freaking thing on his head, and he turns Adam Cole, Tony Storm, and EO into mush. And the next thing you know, they're hanging out in catering with Shayna Baszler. and company. And their career goes bye-bye. But Adam Cole says he's got lots of things to do in NXT, so I don't think he's going to be going to the main roster anytime soon. And he's kind of mad at Samoa Joe for punking him out so many times. So he's kind of pissed at Joe. So once Joe gets cleared, whenever that may be, we could see Adam Cole and Samoa Joe go at it one-on-one. That's going to be a classic. I can't wait for that shit. It's never happened before. Not that I know of. Maybe in PWG, but I don't think. I got to look that up. I got to look up Adam Cole's stats. If he ever fought Samoa Joe one-on-one. I don't think they did. But if not, this will be a great dream match. I still think Adam Cole's going to get his ass choked out by Joe. But... And Vince McMahon said that Joe's going to stay in NXT for a while. He's not coming back up to the main roster. Which sucks. But, yeah, at least he'll have a nice extended stay in NXT for a while. For maybe a year. Maybe he'll win back the NXT championship. Hold it for like a year. Maybe he'll be the one to beat Killer Cross. It's not going to be Gargano. I'll tell you that much. And they're supposed to have a face-off tonight. And then MSK. Well, you got MSK and Ciampa and Thatcher tonight for the tag belts. You got for the women's tag team belts. You got Io and Zoe Stark against Candice and Indy. That should be pretty good. What else we got? Adam Cole and O'Reilly 2 as well. That should be pretty good. We also got what else? We got Hit Row in the ring to do a cipher celebration of some sort. We got a rap. Yo, what's up, dog? My name is Isaiah Swift Scott, dog. I'm the champ, dog. This is Hit Row, son. We create hits. And if you don't know, now you know. And then you hear Biggie's voice, baby. baby. And that's it. All right, let's finish it off. We're almost at 2 hours. I'm going to finish this off. Nick says, yeah. Of course you do. Yes, you remember Nikki Adams and Katrid trying to want me. Not there's anything wrong with it. What did you say? I don't remember. You say, wait, did I say that? What did you say? I don't know what you said. I was talking so much, I didn't even know what I was talking about, what you said. Anyway, turn Cena heel. Yeah, that's never going to happen. All right. So let's get back to Raw. And Elias taking on Gunner and R-Fool, and basically ends up in a 2-on-1, well, basically a 1-on-1 match between Cedric and Gunner. Gunner wins with a black hole slam in about a minute. Match gave a good old-fashioned dud. 0. And that's it. All right, then we see Bobby Lashley warming up for the match for the main event. That. All right, like I said, next week or this night or as of tonight, we're gonna get Ricochet and John Morrison 3 in their third match, but this time it's gonna be a Falls Count Anywhere match. That should be some brutality, not like Rhea Ripley, and we get that. I think I did miss that segment. All right, before we get to the main event, Charlotte's medical update. Now the fans are going nuts. Everybody thought once again that Andrade forgot to pull out at 2 and Charlotte's preggy, but as always, that gets shot down. So Charlotte comes out with a crutch. And she's talking about, oh, my leg, I might not be able to make it to Money in the Bank, blah, blah, blah. So then Rhea comes out with her own crutch, mocking Charlotte. They start going at it. And then they try to take each other out with the crutch. That doesn't work. And then they just stare at each other. And that was it. So that was just a waste of time. So you knew that was gonna happen. It's a big fucking waste of time to this fucking division. I feel bad for Rhea Ripley. Had to lose to that bitch last year at WrestleMania. At WrestleMania 36. She lost the NXT title to Charlotte, who then lost to the EO at In Your House. I mean, this feud does not make any sense. You know who's going to win at Money in the Bank now? Horseface is going to beat Rhea. And guess who's next? Guess who's next? Nick knows who's next. Not Goldberg, but you know who's next. Charlotte holds the belt for the 14th time. Nobody gives a fuck. And then right before SummerSlam, we get the music of the man, Becky Lynch. And then Becky comes back for SummerSlam. Becky beats Charlotte at SummerSlam. And then we keep going with the carousel of women's champions. Becky will hold it for a year. There'll be no challengers. Be the same fucking people. Whether it be Horseface Charlotte again, or it be Rhea, or maybe Asuka or Nikki. That's it. The Raw Women's title is now a joke. It's the same fucking people. And on the SmackDown side, they'll probably give it to Sasha at SummerSlam. I would put Asuka on SmackDown. And then bring Carmella over to Raw. Put Piper Niven on SmackDown. Get her out of that whole fucking shit with Eva Marie. Or just put Piper Niven back in NXT UK. That's what I would do. Just put Asuka and Naomi on SmackDown. At least you got challengers now on SmackDown for either Bianca or Sasha. But Sasha still and Bianca are gonna go on for like the next 5 months. And then you got Bayley, you got Asuka, and you can throw in Naomi, and then you throw in Morgan just for shits and giggles. And oh yeah, Natalya and Tamina. Whoop-de-damn-do. That's it. That's it. Fuck the women's division, and that's all I gotta say about that. Except for Asuka and Sasha. That's it. That's the only people I care about. And Becky and Bianca and Rhea. There's only a couple people I respect in that division. All the other bitches can go. Well, they're not gonna go suck my super dick because I don't want it. Thank you. Come again. Move on. Puff, puff, pass on my dick. Get out of here. I don't want you. Just give me. I'll just take Asuka. I'll just take Asuka. Just put her in my lap. All the other people, put Asuka and Sasha on my lap. Asuka on my left, Sasha on my right, and then everybody else. You have to pay to get the vitamins and the milk. Doesn't matter who you are. I'm talking to, on Raw and SmackDown. I don't care how hot you are. You have to pay me to get the vitamins and the milk. And on NXT, you put EO on my face, and you can put while Asuka and while I'm eating I'm licking EO's sushi, and Sasha and Asuka on my lap. On my legs while I'm laying down, you get Raquel Gonzalez to suck my dick. Or Dakota Kai. Okay, that's it. Other than that, not a big fan of anybody else. Maybe, I would say Saray because she's Asian, but she's kind of young. Saray's nice looking and all, but she's like what, 21? I mean, she's doable, but I mean, kind of a little bit too young for my taste, but it is what it is. And Rio, too. Rio's like 22, 23 years old. Surprisingly, Rhea Ripley's 24. She looks like she's 35. It is what it is, and that's it. I mean, just give me those 5 women, you know, to be around me and sucking my dick. That'd be fine for me. That'd be a full course meal. Yummy. Yummy. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. And Nick can have the leftovers. Ha! But I digress. Yes, Nick. Nick hit it right on the head. Again, the women's division is a joke. It is. That's why AEW has the best women's division. It's the Impact. It is. All right, let's quickly do the main event. Like I said, as Ricochet more than false count anywhere, and Shayna finally defends the United States title against Humberto Carrillo. So that'll be on next week's Raw. And on First Raw Fan in Dallas, Texas, we got AJ Styles and Almost Diesel defending the belts against War Machine, Eric, and Ivar for the tag team belts. And that's it. So at least WWE's giving us a preview of the next 2 weeks. And that's it. And we move on. All right, so we get to the main event. The New Day versus MVP and Lashley. Anything of a great match or anything. As the UPS truck goes by. It was an okay match. It was like 14 and a half minutes. Nothing great. Let's get near the end really quick. Kofi gets the hot tag after Woods was getting beat up by MVP and Lashley. He gets the big, comes in, cleans house. Then he's bolted drop to MVP. And then everything rain. Lashley gets knocked to the outside by Xavier Woods. And then MVP's in the ring with Kofi. Kofi hits Triple in Paradise. 1, 2, 3. They get the win. Match wasn't anything great. I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's just about it for Monday Night Snore last night on the USA Network. And that's it. As the sun now has hit my face again. It's 6 o'clock. So we're 2 hours away from the Great American Bash for NXT tonight. Should be hopefully pop a good rating. And we'll see what happens with that. All right, so that's it for Monday Night Raw. Thank you for watching. Thank you for Nick for coming in. And the Ethereal Leon for coming in as well. And anybody else who watched, thank you very much for watching and leaving your... And that's all I got to say about that. So my final rating for Raw, I gave it right down the middle at it. Like Bill Alfonso says, 5 out of 10. Wasn't anything. And so we'll see what happens tonight at the tapings, what comes out of it, as it is the go-home show before Money in the Bank. So we'll see what happens with that. So we get all the spoilers tonight, so we don't have to watch it on Monday night. And that's that. But if you feel like watching, and that's all I got to say about that. And we'll move on from there. Yeah, we'll move on from there. I have nothing else to say about that. So that's it. So leave me your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section of the video. Leave your thoughts about Jimmy Uso and all that other good shit. And that's it, my friends. All right, I'm gonna go try to cool off because it's fucking hot in my house. Maybe go watch the end of Raw again. Not because I'm bored. I gotta watch something before NXT goes on. Don't know if the missus is coming home. I really don't give a shit. She's a bitch. So fuck her. She's not getting my super dick anytime soon. She's on probation now. So I'll just have to use my Asians now to get me off, if you know what I mean. That's that. All right, let's finish up with Nick, and we'll out of here. Nick says, I can have the leftovers. Don't be greedy, Petey. No, they're mine. Mine, you understand? Mine. Mine. They're all mine. You get the leftovers. You can have my sloppy seconds and thirds. And it goes out to all you other fucktards. That's that. NWA Power's about to start. Yep, in about 7 minutes. Not that I'm going to watch it. What I might watch is, if I can get to the comment. Come on. Come on. It's slow. My computer's slow, so. AEW Dark is on tonight at 7 o'clock, right before the Great American Bash. That's pretty cool. All right, final comment from Nick. Nick says, I don't sloppy seconds. I am not the IWC. Okay, we can tag team then. I'll have my Friday, and you can have whoever is left over. That didn't get picked by me. So you can have Bianca. You can have whatever you want. That's all I gotta say about that. You can have a good old time, Nick, while I have a better time. And that's it. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your hot, steamy Tuesday afternoon. It's 5:55 right now. It's almost 6 o'clock, so you got just about 2.5 or more hours of daylight in the heat. Still 92 degrees here in the Northeast. So crank your ACs tonight, tomorrow, most of Thursday. And then by the weekend, it gets to about 80, 81, 82 degrees. So it'll rain. Here, it probably is going to be supposed to rain, I think, between tonight and basically all weekend. So it'll cool down a little bit, and then we get into the middle of July on next Monday, July the 12th. We start a new week and everything. As we get into the dog days of August, pretty soon the summer will be over. SummerSlam is coming around the corner. And another crappy holiday coming up in September, Labor Day, which is the unofficial end of summer. So yeah, the summer's almost over. We got about another month and a half of that. Whoop-de-dippity-dammity-doo. And then the cold weather season comes in, the flu and all that other shit. So enjoy the rest of this fucking year, you fuckheads. And that's it. So thank you for watching, everybody. And I'm going to watch NXT later. I'm just gonna do something. Maybe watch some Asian porn right now. I'm bored, so I'll watch some Asian porn, and then I'll get ready for NXT. And then the missus comes back, I'll go kick her ass. And that's it. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye, Nick. Peace out, motherfuckers.